Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I finally get an opportunity to film the second half of my makeup haul that I did, I think around the Labor Day weekend or sometime before and after that. There have been so many sales. So I bought a lot of stuff and it was on the way, and since then there have been like so many releases. The Pat McGrath Decadence, the Natasha Denona Chromium, the Charlotte Tilbury and the Hourglass holiday releases. So I've been busy filming those. So never got an opportunity to film the makeup haul that I had, the second part. And since then, because significant time has passed, I have gotten an opportunity to try these products. So today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts and some of the products that I have mixed feelings about and my regrets. So yeah, let's get started. Now, I don't have a particular order in mind, but whatever I grab, I think I'm going to try to talk about something positive and then the negative, so this video doesn't sound too negative. So let's try that. So the first product I have is the Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. So this is my go-to serum. This is something I've been using for a couple of years and I absolutely swear by this stuff. It just works for my skin so much. It just works for my skin so well, and I get to see how it works on my skin when I stop using it. So that's how I know that this stuff works. It just adds a nice glow to my face, keeps my skin clear and acne free, and just, you know, gives my skin a healthy look. So I really like this stuff. Now, one of the other products that was like a major disaster was the Proactive Dark Spot Correcting Serum. I think I got over ambitious when I saw the reviews and I just applied this without testing it on a small portion of my face or my arm, and just applied it all over the face, and it just gave me so many bumps. My whole face was red, it was itchy and it was burning, and it was super dry. So I obviously immediately stopped using it after 2 attempts, and then slathered my face with coconut oil for about a week or so, and that's what got my face back to normal. But it was just the most horrible time. So I absolutely hate this stuff, and I see a lot of good reviews on Sephora, so maybe it worked for a few people, but for me it was just a major disaster. So if you do want to try this, yeah, just be careful. And another product that I bought during one of the Sephora sales was this Peter Roth 10% Glycolic Solutions Moisturizer. So I have been using makeup wipes that have glycolic acid, and I feel like it does give my skin a nice glow and makes my skin look fresh. So I thought I'll try a moisturizer, and it had good reviews and it was on sale on Sephora. So I'm going to be trying this, fingers crossed. So the next set of products is all foundations. So I bought the Smith & Cult foundation. They were, I think, for $10. So I thought I will try the formula, and this was supposed to be like a full coverage foundation. And I did not like this product at all. It is, I mean, usually I don't like full coverage foundations, maybe it's that, but it just made my face look very cakey. And I bought 2 shades. This is 220 neutral and 240 neutral because I wasn't sure which one would work. The 240 neutral was at least my skin tone, but I didn't like the formula. It was just too cakey for me. I think it's a perfect match though, and you can see it gives a nice coverage, but it just settled on my fine lines on my face and it just looked terrible. So another foundation that I have is the Lancome Skin Feels Good Tint. This has got SPF 23 and this is in the shade 02C Blonde. So this one, I feel like it's a pretty good skin tint. I am wearing it today and I kind of like how it looks. It is definitely very fine and adds a thin layer of tint to the face, and I like it. It does give me a nice glow, so it works. But what I don't like about this one is that it makes the face feel too sticky. And even after like powdering my face, I feel like there are a lot of sticky patches all over my face. So that's something I don't like. But other than that, I feel like it does a pretty good job as a skin tint. And I actually forgot about the Smith & Cult foaming primer that I bought. I actually bought the Smith & Cult foundations because I wanted to buy the primer. So this one is, it's an interesting primer. I have never seen a primer like this. So yeah, this one foams. And this is how it looks, and you have to basically just apply this all over your face, and it just settles down after a while. So I'm planning to and this has just created a mess. I did not think this through. Anyway, so this one, it just melts, I think, on your face, and it just makes the foundation look very nice. But this is just way too much. I think I should use a little bit less than what I did, but it adds a little bit of a brightening effect on the face, and I think it works really well. So yeah, I'm going to be trying this. I haven't really played with this, and I think I'm going to do another video where I'm just testing stuff, and I'll include this product in that video so you get to see how it works. And while we're on the topic of primers, I also bought the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, and this has got SPF 40, and this one, it's just so good. I absolutely love applying this on my face. Unlike other sunscreens, this is a completely clear formula. It's a gel formula, and it just applies on the face so well. And I've applied makeup on top of it, and the makeup just sits on it and doesn't give me any problem, and it feels so good. Like my arm, it just looks so smooth suddenly. I absolutely love this, and I'm hoping that it does the job. And I mean, I don't go out too much these days, so I can't really experiment with how well this survives the direct sun, but other than that, I have been really enjoying this as a primer and even as a moisturizer. The next product I have is this IGK coconut oil air dry styler. So this is something that I bought because I have wavy hair, and there are days when I don't want to blow dry my hair and just leave them wavy, but I just want to control the frizz and just enhance the wavy look. And that's why I bought this product. It smells really great, but I don't like this product because it just made my hair fall like crazy. Like I had bunches of hair just coming out just like that while I was washing my hair, and it was just made me cry. And this happened when I started using this product, so I absolutely hate this. And I have no reason to believe that all my hair fall was because of something else, because I haven't changed my diet. I haven't changed anything else that I use on my hair except for this product. So that's what I'm attributing my hair fall to, and that's why I absolutely don't recommend this. And I also bought another one just to be sure, because I trust this brand, and this is the Chrisrophe Robin Curls Care and Style, and this one works. I actually really like it. So this held my curls a little bit more and gave my hair a nice texture, and yeah, it smelled great, it worked great, it was pretty smooth, and so I think this was a much better buy than this one, and this is definitely going back. So next I have two products from Jeffree Star. So this is the Orgy mini palette, and this is the gloss. Now this was absolutely horrible. I just thought this was a complete waste of money. So first of all, when it got delivered from Beautylish, it got delivered damaged. So I wanted to get a replacement, but when I just swatched these shades, I realized that I just don't need it, because these shades, they are, first of all, it's a very nice, Now let's try that one more time after that royal mess. So now that this shade is totally gone, I just want to talk about this. So this particular palette has a wonderful color story. I mean, it has all the shimmers that you need. It has no matte, but that's okay. Like, we have other mattes, but I feel like these were just lackluster. I was expecting them to be like high shine, high pigment, and just pop on the eye, but I don't think it did that. Like, I love this bronzy shade. This one was, I think, the best shade in the palette. So this one is great, and it swatched great, but like these golds, they're nice, but I was expecting them, like, you see that? Where is it? Where is that color? Where is that shade? I don't see it. Let me try it one more time. I think it was this one. So this is the other one, sorry. It's, I think, this one. Yeah, it's just like, no, I want these shades, and these are such standard shades, and you have these amazing palettes. You have NYX and Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like, there are so many other palettes that have this shade. So this had better be great for, you know, someone to buy this entire palette for these, you know, common shimmer shades, but it just lacked that. So I was very disappointed by this palette. But the gloss, and this is the tabletop shade that I bought, this one was really amazing actually. I have had my fair share of Jeffree Star glosses and I really like them, and so I ended up buying this shade, and it's a pretty nice grayish brown shade, very natural, neutral kind of stuff that I really like. So yeah, this was a good one. Speaking of eyeshadows, I also bought the Viseart 2 shades, and this was one of those deals where you could get 2 palettes on a discount, and then you get 2 brushes, and then you get an eyeliner. So I actually loved all of the products that got delivered. So these 2 palettes were just amazing, and then these brushes are just mind-blowing. Like, I'm inclined to buy more Esum brushes because these 2 were just awesome. And this pencil, so this one I picked up the brown and gold combination. So this gold liner is so good, it's so creamy and so soft, and even the matte shade, like this brown, is just amazing. I love it, and I love eyeliners that are super creamy and they hang in there, so I actually really liked it. Also, I picked up the NYX big palette, and this is I think it was for $35 and I got it at a discount, so this was like a steal. And it's got so many shades and I want to try all of them, but I'm just not getting the opportunity because this is just huge. Look at that, like look at the shades, it's so interesting. And I think it's got a bit of the Viseart shades also, so I kind of want to compare them. I mean, it's not fair to compare a Viseart with a NYX, but just to see this shade comparison, not the quality of the eyeshadows. I'm so excited to try this on. I have swatched them a little bit, but I haven't played with this, and I'm going to do a different video of just looks with this palette. I also bought some stuff from MakeupForever. So they had this 3 brush set, which was I think for $75 or something like that, and I think an additional discount on that. So I bought these 3 brushes. This is the foundation brush, and this is a blush brush, and this is for the eyes. Like, look at how silky and smooth these are. And even this one, look at that. And I have actually applied product with this, like foundation, and I don't see any foundation on the brush. So that's how amazing this is, and it's just so soft. I absolutely love these brushes. And even this one, like this one picks up even the Pat McGrath formula pretty well, so just, you know, the glitter ones. So loving these brushes. And also I picked up a few eyeliners. So I've heard so much about these liners from MakeupForever, so I picked up 3 shades, the purple, green and blue, and I also picked up a lip liner. So let me swatch these and show you. This is, I think, some emerald green shade. I'll put the names of these down below. So this is the green eyeliner, and it's a lovely matte green shade. The next one is this blue shade, and it's, I think, the number 206. And this is how the blue one looks. So nice. I also got a purple matte. So this one is number 902 Versatile Violet. This is such an interesting matte purple shade. And the lip liner is in the shade 14C, and it's kind of like a rosy lip liner, and I think this is waterproof as well, and it applies really smoothly on the lips, and it's not super drying and survives the day. So yeah, I'm loving these liners. So having talked about so many eyeshadow palettes and brushes, I kind of want to do an eye look. So I will go with this Esum brush into this lilac shade and apply it on my crease. Now these do not have a mirror, so I'm grabbing my Hourglass mini palette and I'll just apply it on my crease. And as you can see, this just shows up on my skin tone. Like sometimes these lilac shades are just too light and too powdery, but the Viseart one is not, and it does definitely work. And they are so powdery and blendable that even like a shader brush like this just works on the crease for blending. So then I'm going to go into this dark, these 2 purple shades with my Wayne Goss brush and just apply this on my crease and just create that dark crease. And I'm just taking a blending brush and going into this pink shade and just blend this all out. Next, I'm going to go into this dark blue shade and just create a more smoky look and just blend it all out. I'm going into this purple shade one more time so I don't lose the purple on my eye, and just blend it with the purple shade. Now for the lid, the shade that I want to apply is from the Pat McGrath Mothership palette, and this is the Subversive palette that I recently bought, and this is from the Pat McGrath. I think there was a 50% or up to 50% discount that was going on, so this was one of the only Mothership palettes I think that I don't have, so I really wanted to get this to complete my collection. So here it is, and I think I'm going to pick up this bluish shade, and it's this wonderful duochrome purpley blue shade. Oh, look at that, I love it. So this is what I'm going to apply on my eyelid. So I'll take the MakeupForever flat brush, and this is the 226 brush. Take this duochrome shade and see how it holds the color. That's why I really like this brush. Oh my god, I love Pat McGrath and her special formulas. This is amazing. I think the brush did a pretty good job, but I just want to go with my finger just to make sure everything is even. And I also want to dip into this pink shade or pink purpley shade and just apply this towards the edges. So I think the brush is pretty decent when it comes to these formula, the Pat McGrath ones, but I think you still need to use a little bit of your fingers. At times it does apply the shade, these glittery shades, a little bit patchy. So obviously the camera doesn't do justice to these glitter shades. They look so much better in person than on camera. Another amazing Esum brush was this tiny brush, and it's S31. It's amazing for these inner corners and the lower lid. So I'm actually really enjoying this brush. And to finish this look, I'm going to go into this dark blue shade and just apply this on my lower lid. And I do see there is a bit of fallout from the glitter shades, but that's not something that is new. I mean, I think Pat McGrath's glitter formula do have a little bit of a fallout. And just to brighten up the eye, I'll go into this purple shade, the light one, and just apply this towards the inner corners. Now I want to try this purple eyeliner. Now I do have some eyeliner in my inner eye, but in a waterline, but I still want to apply this and see how it looks. Just to add a little bit of a purple haze to the eye. I think you can see, right? It does show up, the shade. I think you can see the purple hint. So once the eye look was done, I just applied a lot of concealer under the eye because it was looking too ugly because of the fallout. So it had become super dark. Now I want to set my concealer, and that brings me to the next product I have, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder. And this is in the shade 2 medium. And I've been meaning to buy this for the longest time and never ended up buying it. So this year I bought it from the Sephora sale. I think they had a 15% discount or something like that. So ended up picking up this. So I'm going to use this, and I have tried this, and I know it is a really, really good product. And I'm going to use the MakeupForever brush to set my under eye and just use this powder to blur basically my under eye. And I think it really does set the concealer as well as do a little bit of blurring, and I'm absolutely loving this. I understand all the hype. It truly is an amazing setting powder. And this brush, it is so soft. It's a pleasure, you know, setting my under eye, and even for blushes. I think this is such an amazing brush. I absolutely love this. So I'm just going to complete this look by applying some blush, and I'm going to use the Hourglass Holiday palette and use this pink blush. I absolutely love this blush. It's a gorgeous shade, and use my new MakeupForever brush. Such a pretty blush. And you can check out my review of the Hourglass holiday palettes. I have compared both of them on both sides of my face, so maybe that'll help you decide which one you want to pick up. But this blush is just so pretty. I love it. And there are no harsh lines between the under eye and the cheek. It's just so gradient. I mean, it's definitely the blush and also the brush. Like, the brush is doing an amazing job. Love it. I also picked up two mascaras. So this is the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes, and I have used it in my Charlotte Tilbury holiday eyeshadow palette review, and I didn't really like this mascara then, but someone commented that I haven't read the instructions of how to use this. So I thought I will give it a go and see how this goes. So I'm going to try this on with you guys. And the other mascara that I bought was the Hourglass one, and this is the Unlocked mascara. This I actually really like, but it's not as good as the Pat McGrath Dark Star mascara for sure. That I can guarantee, because the Pat McGrath one is just super soft. This one, I feel like the lashes harden a little bit after using this, but still it does give, it separates my lashes and gives a nice volume to the lashes. I'm going to use this on my lower lash. So let's start with this one. And right off the bat, like, it's really black, it's pretty solid, it's not runny at all, and it just separates my lower lashes. So I feel like this is amazing for the lower lashes, definitely. I mean, I prefer the Dark Star mascara for my upper lashes. So next I'm going to use the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes, and I'm actually a little worried that I screw this up the second time, but let's see. So the last time what I did was I actually got rid of all the product that was on the flat side of this brush, but this time I'm not going to do that. And I think the technique is that you need to use the flat side and just apply this from bottom to top to add the product, and then use the comb to separate out the lashes, which is not that intuitive, but once you get the hang of it, I think you should be fine. And I agree, this time the mascara is definitely doing a much better job than what it did the last time, because I was really not doing it properly. So this definitely adds a lot of drama to the lashes. Look at that. And it's super black, and it's adding length. Ooh, I like it. Can you see? Things can get a little messy with this, but the results are pretty great actually. Ooh, this is really nice. One thing I can tell you between the Dark Star and this one, I think the Dark Star, no matter how many times you reapply, the lashes remain soft. I don't think that is the case with this one, but I don't think you need to reapply this more than once or twice, because it adds drama and volume in the first go. So yeah, it's actually a really nice mascara. Loving this. So I also bought two brow products, and this is the Benefits Brow Microfilling Pen, and this one's got like a tip that you can create fake brows with, and this is how it looks. So you can just create fake brows with this, and I'm gonna do just that actually. I'll use just to fill up the bald patches I have. Actually, this is super convenient, and it's not that dark. It's a little darker than the Glossier pen, which is a good and a bad thing. I mean, it depends. If you go too heavy-handed, you might make it a bit darker than you want it to be, but on the bright side, you're just done on the first go. So if you have a bit of practice, I think you should be really comfortable with this one. This is actually really great. And if you're new, I think the Glossier Brow Filling Pen, the Brow Flick, is a better buy. But if you're a little bit of an expert, I think this is really good. This just did an amazing job actually. I love it. And here is the Marc Jacobs pen, brow filling pen, and this has like two sides. So one is the clear gel for setting the eyebrows, and this is the powdery side for filling the brows. Now this one I have tried, and it's actually a really good brow filling pencil. This has this really powdery and very light feel to it, unlike the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones. Like, those are a little bit waxy, and these give like a very natural fill to the eyes. So I kind of really like this one. And also this comes with an extra refill, and I'll just use the clear gel to set this. Oh my god, I love this product. And it's not like one of those messy ones. There's a light pigment to it, and it just sets it and adds a little bit of that fill to it, so you can have a little bit of color. I have never done brows so quickly in my life. I mean, such elaborate brows. I think it takes a little bit of time, and I have to hold my breath to get the fake brows natural enough. So I think this is great. I love this. Just to finish this look, I'm going to go into this Hourglass highlighter and just apply that and add a bit of glamour to the face with this highlight. It's such a pretty strobing highlighter. Okay. And if you've been wondering what I have on my lips, so today I'm wearing the Rare Beauty in the shade Heroic. Yeah, and I really like these lipsticks. I love them, just like a tint. I mean, you can definitely build them up, but I kind of like them like a tint, especially the darker shades. So I'll just touch up my lipstick, and if I can just stop speaking, I might not mess up the application. I love this shade, it's so pretty. Alright, so last but not the least, I bought one perfume from Lancome, and this is the Jasmine Marzipane perfume. It's something that I have had a sample of, and I really liked this fragrance, so ended up buying it. And don't ask me how it smells. It's floral. I'm really bad at describing fragrances, but it's a nice floral fragrance, and I absolutely love these perfumes. I have two of their other ones, and this is like, I have finished half of it, and this is the orange something, and this one's the fig fragrance. So this one I haven't used as much, but I still do use it. I like it. But this one is like one of my most favorite fragrances from Lancome, and my second favorite is this Jasmine fragrance. So absolutely love this, and definitely worth checking out. All right, so that's a wrap. These were all the products that I recently bought, my likes and my dislikes, and I would love to know if you've tried some of these products, and if you've had similar experiences. Do comment in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy this channel, do subscribe and stay tuned for more content, because there is so much makeup getting released this year. So I'm so excited to try them on and share my thoughts and my reviews. So stay tuned, and until the next time we meet, bye.